Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Sammy here at Sammy J Stitches, and it is a new vlog week. It is Tuesday, July 2nd. Whew, who knew that was going to be so hard? If I look extremely tired, it's because I am. I didn't really tell you so much last video about my weekend. We go to our family reunion every year. We camp by a lake. Most of us in tents, a couple people have RVs. We have great food, lots of family fun, washer tournaments, swimming. Just, I don't know, it's good fun all weekend, and there's always lots of laughs and lots of stories that get to continue to go around. We caught some really big fish. My daughter caught a couple fish without a hook on her line. So they have these things, they're called swivels. They attach the end of the fishing line, and then you attach the hook to it, and I'm not quite sure how it works. I don't fish, but there was no hook. The swivel was open where you would put the hook on, and that's how she caught fish. So it was a lot of fun, interesting weekend. I did get a little bit of sun, if we can see. You see, it's already starting to go away, but yeah, can't really tell. But I did get a little sun. I did get a little stitching, which I showed you last video, so that was pretty cool. Okay, so at the end of last video, I told you I was going to work on sugar cookies. I was wrong. There were faces on the cookies. There was a Santa face and there was a snowman face, so I could not work on sugar cookies for homework. So the piece I did pull out is Flag of Stars by Bank Creek, and I've done quite a bit. I'm almost done with my 300 stitches. I have 20 stitches left to go. So this is new. Most of this is new. All of that. A couple of the stars in here. This is the bottom. This is the side. I mean, it's getting close to getting done. But I only have 20 more stitches, and then I'm going to pull out my most boring, no, we're not doing the boring one tonight. I will fall asleep. My oldest whip, mini treasure hunt bookshelf. So I will pull that or Pearly Pig, I think, because anything older than 5 months, and she might be older than 5 months. I will see, one of the two. I will show y'all tonight when I come back to work, because this will be the last time I record this morning. Put it up before everybody gets here. So I am working on that. I have decided I'm going to keep with I will work on it once and then it goes away until everything has been worked on, with the exception of Mini Treasure Hunt Bookshelf, because I think I may have already worked on it, but it is my oldest whip. So there's that stipulation. Because I thought I was going to get away from it because of challenges, and I'm going to try really, really hard not to. There might be the occasional one like Mini Treasure Hunt Bookshelf, but I will try not to make it a habit. So that should lower my whip count. I think that's it. I'm really tired today because we got home 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I immediately went to bed. And I slept for about 4 hours, and then I got up for 3 hours, and then I went back to bed, which meant I was fully rested at 11 o'clock this morning. And here I am, it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'm tired. So I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to get back to stitching, hopefully, and I will check in with y'all this evening. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. It is just after 1 in the morning on Wednesday, July 3rd. I have partial shifts for the next few days, so I didn't get to work until 1 o'clock. earlier today we went and had dinner with my in-laws. It was really good. And then us and the kids spent some time in the hot tub. So, and then I got ready for work. So it was a nice evening. While I was at my in-laws, I did do a little stitching, not on anything that is anything. But because it's simple and kind of, you know, just filling in block of color. I think it goes this way. So this is a heart ornament I started for Flossmas this year that I really haven't pulled out as much as I thought I would. And I was just basically filling in some red up in here. So yeah, I think I'll keep this as another one of my small to-go projects because I have that Norwal that I still need to finish up. So there was that. That made it easy to kind of sit there and gab and put in some stitches. Okay, when I left you last night, I think I was still working on Flag of Stars, which I finished, and I don't have with me. I mean, I didn't finish it. I finished the 300 stitches. I only had like 20 stitches left when I talked to y'all. So I added one more star. That was it. Then I pulled out Mini Treasure Hunt Bookshelf. And we are on page 3. I'm up in here. I put like 10 stitches in it, and then it was time to put stuff away. So that's what I will be working on tonight. Originally I was going to do one of my legendary creatures as my boring, because this one is my oldest. Flag of Stars had no faces. And I was going to do legendary for boring, but I also find my Advent animals very boring, and I think it's just because I've been working on them for so long at this point. So I brought those in here, and I will work on one of them at some point. Hopefully tonight, but getting 300 stitches on this could take me a while because it's just real confetti heavy. So that is what I'm working on tonight. I gotta show y'all something. I know if you watched my unboxing, you have already seen this. But I wanted to show you again because I was just so utterly impressed. Like, this may have to be a new start soon. I actually do have room. This is the pattern made by our own Bendy Stitchy. Look at that. I love everything about this. I love the fonts they used. I love the background. I love her little thing. I was discussing this with her the other night and how much she needs to continue to use all of that because it's amazing. So I'm very excited for her, and I can't wait to stitch this. And it'll be small. It'll be a small, quick one. So I'm very excited. Very excited. So excited. I just had to show it off again. Even though I know some people have already watched my unboxing video because I've been getting comments. So yes. Okay. I think that's it, y'all. I slept until, okay, so I got home just after 8 o'clock this morning, went straight to bed, slept until 5 this afternoon before my husband's phone rang and woke us up. And I'm tired. Like, I was wide awake before I left my house, but something about driving in the dark just makes me so sleepy. I'm almost feeling like I'm still a little too zoomed in on myself. Whatever. Oh, so a couple things I'm going to work on tonight also, because I've remembered this time to get them off the printer, is the 24 hours of cross stitch July acrostic. June was not a good month, y'all. Oh, that was something else. 2 other things. Hey, look, I am gonna have content this week. So I went through I did my numbers last night. I did 11,628 stitches in June. That is my worst month yet. With actually May being the next worst. And then that averages to 387 stitches a day. But there was lots of days with zeros in them because of me being out of town and Ryan's doctors and different stuff like that. I did have 2 finishes in July. But y'all have to, okay, let me show you something. Let's go to a random month. What is this? This is April, okay? I want you to see all the coloring that is on April. Now, let's go to June. Look at all the lack of, I mean, yes, I worked on things, but not near like I have in past months. It's just pitiful. Okay, so I started June with 63 whips. I had 7 new starts, which put me up to 70, and then I had 2 finishes. So I'm currently at 68 whips, which is cool. But I'm gonna try and keep that number going down for a little while. I will not let myself go over 70. The other thing. Oh. So anyways, I wasn't very good at the whole, I dropped this, June, but I'm going to try and do better at the July. They also have a like monthly calendar. I'm going to try, I didn't do it last night, but try and keep track of how much time I'm spending stitching. They want 24 hours in the month, which won't be a problem, but I'd like to see how much time I actually spend stitching. Because I'm a counter, I'm not a timer. And then this one has all these different holidays. You got to try and fit into 12 of them, like World Snake Day, National Sour Candy Day, Simplicity Day, Bikini Day. And actually I missed out on 2 days because yesterday, this working nights thing sometimes screws up but I was stitching. Stitching is what is important. I got some more of the event. I have these in the virtual stitchers group if anybody's interested, or you can email me. I'll put my email down below and I can send you a copy of this if you want it. That's just how I keep track of my events, and I have a lot more I need to get caught up on since July started because it's already crazy. So I'm going to work on that too. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, no, one more thing. I'm a mess, y'all. It's gonna be better this month though. Okay, I know it's like Wednesday already, so but we're gonna spin for Whip Go because we haven't done that in a little while and I really need to get back to it. So I may have to start drinking coffee, people. Really considering it. W. It is loved on the W's lately. We've got Y, J, 1 and 5 available. Oops, gotta go the other wheel. YJ15. Nope, can't do 4. Already got 4. It's legendary creatures. I don't want to work on that anyway. I'm almost at my goal though, so. Stop. 1. Okay, that's Sheila Sheep. She is done. She is done. I'm gonna go ahead and spin again though. Just because we haven't been doing this a whole lot lately. So, get me something to, I don't even know, like, I guess work on at some point. I'm not even sure what my rotation is going to be like now. G, ooh, we have lots of G's available. Mostly in the letters category, not so much in the numbers. So we'll see. See letters? That's good. That's good. You can stop there. Owl Dad. Perfect. So I will mark that. And I will find some point this week to pull it out. So let you know, because I don't even know. Like, I had a whole system when I was in the shacks, but here my system does not work, and I have yet to find a system that does. Except to work on challenges until I just can't anymore. Alright, I'm gonna get to stitching, and I will check back in with y'all here in a little bit. Good morning and welcome back. It is about 4 o'clock in the morning. Here in about an hour and a half, I'm gonna start having people show up. So I like to put up the camera and some other stuff before that starts happening. So I figured I'd show you where I'm at, even though I'm going to be stitching for several more hours. And of course, I will update again tonight. So I don't know exactly my count because I'm gonna wait till I finish this block, but I'll finish these up here. Focus. There we go. I finished these up here, got this block done, and now I'm working on this block. So I believe I have 161 stitches done, not including this block because I won't count it till it's done. So then I only need part of the next block to complete my 300 stitches. My sunburn's starting to peel. Okay, so that's all I've done. And yeah. Oh, I'm tracking my time. So far I have an hour and 27 minutes. That's it. I'm gonna go do a round, get back to stitching. See y'all later. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is July 4th. Happy Independence Day, America. And to all my other friends, happy 4th of July. Okay, so I'm a mess today. It's raining. I didn't grab the tripod out of the car because of that, so y'all are doing, I'm doing the hand holding thing. And I have no clue what I'm doing. I just set up an event in Virtual Stitchers. I took over the live that Lisa was hosting, so it's messed with my rhythm. Okay, so this morning, mini treasure hunt bookshelf. Oh, and I'm gonna have y'all looking up my nose because my arm does not like holding the camera. You can't see anything because all the threads are in the way. Okay, let's see what I can do here. It's starting to really come down outside now. I got to work just before the storm. Okay, so let's see if I can get the glare off as best I can. We got those 3 rows, and then you can see there's like 40 stitches in here that to finish her off. So I got my homework done on that. And then I pulled out, remember I was going to do an Advent animal because I find working on them tedious and boring because I've been working on them for so long that I like everything else better than them at this point. So look. Oh, they're so freaking adorable. I love them. It's just working on them is a pain in my butt. So I'm at like 200 and something stitches. I need less than 100 left. So I'm going to be working on that. And then I will check in with you before I start something new. All right, see y'all soon. Good morning, y'all. You want to see this? The sun's just starting to come out there. It looks so pretty. Anyway, so it's July 4th. Happy Independence Day. I know I've already said that. So nobody showed up today, which means I can give an end of day review. Okay, here's what we got on Howdy Hedgehog. That is 305 stitches. Looks a little creepy, but good stopping point. Anyway, and so the next thing I pulled out was Welcome To. This is going to be for extra credit in School of Magical Stitches. Something with a Christmas theme. So, pretty Christmas themed. I'm about 300 stitches in out of 5, so we're doing pretty good. I did some back stitching. We've been working on, I've been jumping all over the place, so I really can't point anything out, but so I'll be working on this again tonight when I get to work, and then we will figure out what's next. So I'm going to get packed up. As you can see, it's almost time to go home. talk to y'all later. Bye. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, July 5th. It is post-Independence Day. We had a lot of fun with fireworks, some good food, and lots of family time. Not much. I didn't take many pictures or anything because my camera just was not cooperating. Doing this like this again because I didn't want to pull the tripod out. My schedule is a complete wreck. Got a new scheduler, and he's still getting used to the ropes, and so I've been kind of coaching with him tonight. There's two ways my schedule could look this next week, and either my paper schedule is wrong or my online schedule is wrong. We got to figure out which one, get it fixed, so I know what days I'm working this week. So that's what I've been doing the last half hour. So last time I talked to you, I was working on, I think I talked to you, yeah, because I got to check in kind of late this morning. I was working on Welcome To. I'm still, I haven't worked on it anymore. So we're going to knock out those last 200 stitches this morning on this. I got this color out of my secondary box, so I'm going to be doing some bulk fill-in. Should go really fast. And then I will need to pick out something else to work on. Probably foxglove. Probably. That's my plan. I did do some other stitching though. Go for a ride with me. Because I was sitting there waiting for them to make dinner, and a lot of people hadn't shown up yet. So, did I not put it in the backpack? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I might not have put it in here, or it might have fallen out in my car, but I worked on the heart some more. Y'all are looking all around. Anyway, I just filled in that heart some more. I don't even know how many stitches because I haven't highlighted yet. What am I up to on my time for yesterday? I haven't started time for today. 3 hours and 4 minutes of stitching. So, and I try to pause when I get distracted. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. So we're gonna call it a close guesstimation, 3 hours. So between the Welcome To that I worked on yesterday, and then the heart I was working on while I was at my in-laws. So I found out the dates for StitchCon changed. So I am, shall I go to StitchCon next year? Part of me wants to so bad, because I totally felt the, how's Jessie put it, Ikimo and the FOMO this year. Not to mention, I had several people call me out and they were like, why are you not here? Family reunion. So originally it was supposed to stay the same. My family reunion stayed the same. So I was like, oh, StitchCon's out again next year. They had to change the dates. It is now within my grasp, but I can usually only do one big trip like that a year. And that means if I go to StitchCon, I don't go anywhere else. And there are other places I want to go and see. So I might have to think on that a few. But I can almost guarantee you, if that StitchCon email comes through my email address, I won't be able to say no. It's very tempting. Anyway, that is next year's problem. I'm going to get to stitching, and I will check back in with y'all before I switch projects. Good night. Good morning, friends. Okay, so I finally got my 200 stitches. Should not have taken as long as it did, especially since I was doing block stitching. But I'm easily distracted, and food and work. So here's where we got to. It's quite a bit of new stitching. Put it like that. I'm ready for this one to be done. Not necessarily because I don't enjoy it, but because it's just so pretty. And I want to hang it on my door before Christmas. So I need to get a move on. Okay, so 500 down on that one. And next up on the block, foxglove. So I need 200 stitches for one of my daily 30 events about a lady. And I need it like el pronto. So I really need to get working because I have 2.5 hours. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 2.5 hours to get those 200 stitches. And then I can also use it for a portrait in School Magical Stitches extra credit. So 300 more stitches on it at that point. But that's not due till the end of the month. The other one is due this evening. So I gotta get to work. And we're working on this lower part here. We're getting so close. So close, y'all. I really need to... Foxglove, Welcome To, which is the one I just showed you, and Autumn Wreath are the 3 carryovers from 2017 that I really want to get done by the end of the year. Now, Autumn Wreath, that's a stretch. But these two should be able to get finished if I would just focus. So, I haven't pulled out Aldad at all, even though it's the Whip Go this week. Epic failing. It's all good. Not quite sure where I'm going with the Whip Go thing. I may be done with it, or I may just... We'll just see how it goes. I haven't quite decided. Just my routine here is so much different than it was when I was in the shacks, especially when I only work 6 hours instead of 12. So, anyways... We are going to, I'm watching ER. I didn't watch it when it originally ran. I just started it in the last year, and I like medical shows. I don't know what to say about that. So I'm going to watch that and work on Foxglove, and I will check in with y'all. I want to say later this morning, but there might be people. And so if so, you'll see me tonight. If not, you'll see me in a little bit. I'll see you soon. Hello everybody, good evening, welcome back. It's Friday, July 5th, and it's time to get back at it. It's a normal shift, so I should get plenty of stitching in tonight. On what? I don't know. So where I left you last night was I was just about to start Foxglove. I showed you where she was at. So I got my 200 stitches done to complete one more of my events. So it looks like of that event, because it had 5, actually I think it had like 9 different, what am I thinking, what's the word, 9 different parts, challenges, themes, something in there. None of those are the word that my brain wants, but whatever. So, of the 9, I did not complete 2. So that's not bad, especially considering the busy week last week. So, see, I got Foxglove done. I didn't get those 2 done. So I will cross those off now, because they are expired. The due date was at 5 o'clock today, and it is now 8:30. So, there we go with that. But, when that one expires, a new one starts, and so we have a whole list here. Now, one of the things about that group is you have 5 to 6, last week 9, because Cheryl's crazy. Different prompts. Prompts was the word I'm looking for. Different prompts that you're trying to fit your cross stitching into. And then she has what she calls the daily 30. Now you only have, so you have 2 weeks to complete all the prompts, but only in the first week can you complete the bonus. And the bonus is stitching 30 minutes every day on the same piece. Typically, I use Mini Alice in a Dolly Dream for that. Until I get that page finished. However, because Full Coverage Fanatics has a Tour de France, I'm not sure what they call it, but anyways, it goes along with the Tour de France, and it's a stitching challenge on a full coverage piece like Mini Alice in a Dolly Dream, and each day you stitch the amount of kilometers they're supposed to run or bike, or I don't know, I don't even watch it. I just participate in the challenges because I find them fun. So like on July 6th, we have to stitch, let's see, I have it written down. Let me quit trying to guess here. 192 stitches. Now there are different options. You can go for the yellow jersey, which is me, and stitch every part of the race. There's 2 other jerseys. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you I know what they are, because I don't. And one is for the flat racing, and one of them is for like the hills racing. So you could choose to do either or, and then if you do both, you're going for the yellow jersey. That is what I'm doing. So since I'm already starting tomorrow or tonight at midnight, whichever I decide to do, I will already be working on Mini Allison and Dolly Dream for that. I could count it as my daily 30, double dip it, but I came up with a different solution because I've been having a hard time figuring out a way to fit in my whip go. So for this week, which is just a couple more days, tomorrow we will respin, but so I may have to adjust that. Anyway, I will be working on my whip go piece. So tonight at midnight, if I'm done with foxglove, I may go ahead and pull out Owl Dad and put the 192 stitches in. If I, can do that, because it hasn't gotten worked on any this week. If not, we will respin, and tomorrow night we will work on whatever piece is fun. I do not work tomorrow night, so hopefully I get some stitching time in at home. So that's for the daily 30. I have to get 5 days in the next 7 days. We're fine with that. For the full coverage fanatics piece, Mini Allison and Dolly Dream, I just totally messed myself up. Let me recap. I may pull out Owl Dad after I'm done with foxglove and put 30 minutes in it for my daily 30. It may continue to be my daily 30 for this week, even though I'll respin whip go. Or maybe I should just go ahead and respin whip go. Let me think about that. So, well, we spun it on a Wednesday this week, I think. That really screws up my week. Let's just go ahead and do Owl Dad for 5 days. 5 days of Owl Dad, and then we'll respin. So that's what I'm going to do there. Starting at midnight, I can start working on the Mini Allison and Dolly Dream for the full coverage fanatics. Now, you cannot start before July 6th when the race starts. But you won't even see this before July 6th, so that's kind of null and void. But you can play catch up. So if you get behind, you don't stitch, you can stitch it the next day, stitch it on a rest day. You can play catch up at any given point. Or even stitch ahead if you know you're going to have a day where you can't stitch. That is all allowed as long as you do not start before June 6th. And try to complete by June 28th. That's the last day of the race. So, that's that. I'm a blubbering mess, but I'm getting there. I'm trying not to say so much also, which is difficult because I feel like my mouth moves way faster than my brain does. Okay, so here's where we're at on foxglove. I put in, it's hard to tell, but I did put in over 200 stitches last night, and I'm going to work on 300 more tonight, and then I will pick whatever is coming next. Probably Owl Dad for 30 minutes, and then I have to go through all these and figure out what my challenges are, what I'm trying to get accomplished, because, yeah, trying to stay organized like that, and working on getting through the whips. Okay, so these ones, you can't see that. Let me bring this. Okay, so these ones that you see here have not been worked on since I decided that we're gonna work on everything once before we start over. This one and these laying down, they're sideways, these are upright. And the ones laying down on the side over here have already been worked on, because not having them with me makes me panic. What if I really just have to have them? But I do I do want to try and stick to getting a little work on everything before I start working on the same things a second time. So, I'm going to get to stitching and I will check in with y'all here in a little bit. Good morning, everybody. Okay, it's time to get packed up. I'm actually running a little late, so I hope I don't run into anybody when I'm trying to take my big bag full of stuff out to the car, so I don't look like a crazy person. I am, but I don't like to look like one. So, okay. Since we last spoke, I've got my 500 stitches on Foxglove. And there she is. I mean, we are getting so close, y'all. There's not even a big blank spot. We're just like, you see, we're filling in little blank spots. So, getting so close. But she'll go away for now. Got my 500 stitches in on her. Then I pulled out Aldad for my 30 minutes a day for the next 5 days before we spin for a new whip go. So that's how we're going to work that every 5 days. I didn't have any more of this color. I mean, I had enough to do like this right here. I did the dark yellow around the star and started on here. That's what I had to do. I need to seriously go through my floss this thingy because I'm apparently missing a lot of colors. I have them in my secondary floss, and then I need to pull it and then make an inventory of what needs to be replaced. So there's that. It's going to stay on the Q-snap. I'm going to work on it each night for 30 minutes. And then finish so I got 129 stitches in that 30 minutes tonight, so that's pretty good. I'm also working on it for a extra credit, which needs 500 stitches. So if in that 5 days I don't make 500 stitches, I will finish that out at that point. I don't think it's going to be a problem though, based on my stitching tonight. Once I get that color, that's pretty easy to fill in. Okay, so next we are going to work on Mini Alice in a Dolly Dream. It's 192 stitches because today is July 6th. It is after midnight. It's actually 4:30, so you know I gotta kind of, I don't know how much stitching I'll get done on that, but anyways, I'm going to get cleaned up. I'm going to take all this out to the car. I think I'm actually going to end this week's vlog here. Today is Saturday. Well, yeah, because I won't be coming to work tonight. So I hope y'all have a great stitchy week. Thank you all for tuning in, liking, subscribing, commenting, putting up with my silly craziness. I feel like we're starting to get back into a normal something, some semblance of normality, maybe. We'll see. So anyways, thank you all. Happy stitching, and I will see y'all next week.